भारतीय अर्थव्यवस्था पई आसुछि अच्छे दिन। आत्मनिर्भर भारत नारा अर्थव्यवस्था को क्षति पहुंचाइबा नाही बरं एहार भल फल मिलिबो। यह कहिसंती न्यू डेवलपमेंट बैंक पूर्वतन मुख्य K.V कामथ। नेटवर्क 18 रो ग्रुप एडिटर इन चीफ राहुल जोशी सह एक्सक्लूसिव साक्षात्कार रे K.V कामथ कहिसंती आत्मनिर्भरशीलता स्वदेशी ठारो बड़। तेबे आत्मनिर्भर योजना व्ययसापेक्ष हेबा उचित। कोरोना संकट फल देशर अर्थनीतिर अवस्था दयनीय हेबो बोली जो पूर्वानुमान करा जाउछि ताकू खंडन करिसंती कामथ। से कहिसंती जेउ भली आशंका करा जाउछि अर्थनीति सेपरि संकुचित होई न पारे। आगामी दिन में अर्थनैतिक अभिवृद्धिर बेग आशा ठारू अधिक हेबो, खास करी ग्रामीण अर्थनीति द्रुतगति रे ट्रैक को फेरिबो।
You've spent last 5 years in China. What are your impressions of the country, its rulers and the people?
Well, I will basically talk about the economy and then put some things in context. The economy, see, whatever one says in terms of the process of development, the economic growth, it is visible. So you cannot take a call and say that the economic growth has not happened. You pick any city, large or small. Today it is clean, it is organized. Clearly there have been efforts at cutting pollution, getting the environment right, and getting processes and system to work. And that is a given. I think in the context of challenges that our country and China has faced, I would leave it to our government. I think the government has taken appropriate steps, and I'm sure they will do whatever is appropriate in the interest of our country.
Some people say that this recent stress on Atmanirbhar, self-reliant India is quote speak for reducing dependence on China. We've seen a banning of 59 apps. We are looking at imports from China. They are under close scrutiny and so on. What do you have to say about this?
See, I would look at the indigenization process separate from the Atmanirbhar process. I think what we are talking here is a narrower indigenization process, which has to happen, and it has to happen with all our partners, wherever we are getting stuff from. We will need to see, should we not be in a competitive way, in a quality conscious way, cost competitiveness, quality competitiveness, be making this ourselves. I think every Indian company needs to look at this, and that could be done in partnership with whoever can provide you the knowledge if necessary to. That's separate. I think Atmanirbhar is a much bigger concept. It is the ability to stand on your own feet, look after yourself, and look beyond in terms of not only your needs or your needs, as the Prime Minister so eloquently articulated.
Forecasters are predicting a somewhat bleak outlook for the Indian economy. IMF says that the economy will contract by 4.5%. Goldman Sachs puts the number at 5%. In fact, OECD is saying that it could decline by even more than 7%, if there could be a second wave of coronavirus. What do you make of all this?
I get a different picture. I get, at least in India, things seem to be coming around, or will come around much quicker than what any of these agencies or institutions which estimated growth had forecast. First, I will look at agriculture, because that to us is the core of India. That still is a large employer, though share of GDP has dropped over the years. Now, I find agriculture has come back very quickly. Rural India has been less affected by the challenges, the health challenges, and the connection to the market has transformed dramatically. I then jump to the other side, which is large industry. The large industry, again, if I look at the construct, and all it needs is, today data is readily available. You can go in and deep dive into any of the database that we have, and we will find that the top Indian companies are having never so deleveraged as today.
Would you say that we can expect a V-shaped recovery of sorts?
I think it will be a U, but with a very short base, not a very long base. And thereafter, as you go to the other side of the U, probably the U will be not a 90-degree U, but it will be almost like a week, accelerating faster.
You've not been in India for the last 5 years, but you've been ever so often in the news, especially amongst us journalists, about a possibility of taking up a big assignment with the Indian government. Any feelers?
Absolutely no. My own view is that, twice earlier I said that I need time. I'm getting on, as it were, and I need time to be with family. I need time to be with my grandkids. And every time I say this, and a few years pass, they get bigger, they get older.
The last time you said this, you were packed up for 5 years to Shanghai.
Yes, so I'm saying that again, and I told my friends who were talking about now what, I said as of yesterday evening, let me put up my feet and relax. But my thoughts are always with the country, and when somebody like you talks to me, I get energized to share maybe my 40 years plus of, well, it's now getting to be 50 years of experience. So that's what I will continue. Share my experience, put my thoughts on the table, and wish the country great success. I think we are destined for great things.